Hi guys, in this video I just wanted to show you a bit of my goat tracker process and progress. Really, I'm learning it still. There's a few things that I'm picking up as I go. So recently I picked up how to use the ring mod and sync and the gate bit essentially, but I don't know enough about it to really go in depth about it or explain any of how it works. I just know how to kind of set it up, which I'll show you in one of the later songs. I've put all the songs on my itch page. You can download them, and goat trackers there as well, so you can open these up and extend them and play with them and do whatever you want with the tracks. They're just learning tools for me, so I'm not really precious about them. I'm going to start by talking about this is the first track I ever made. Was run about October last year. I call it a track. It's more of an experiment. So I'm just going to change the patterns here. I can see I've got 3, 4, 5 into the song, but not 0, 1, 2. So I'm just going to do this manually here by right clicking, and then I'll press F3 so it plays just the pattern here. F1 will play the track list, the song, and F3 will just play the current pattern. It won't change at runtime, so if you change any of these whilst it's playing, you'll have to press F3 again. It sounds awful, but what I can see here is the instruments seem pretty good. So I'm going to press spacebar to enter jam mode. So this has obviously got some vibrato on it, so it's using parameter 2, so it's got a good bit of depth to it and a high speed. So the lower this 0, 2 here, basically the higher frequency of the wobble. And this is more like the depth, as kind of how it works. You can put a slight delay on it. So if I were to change that to like 8, it would wait a few ticks before it wobbles. It's just there at the end, you can't really hear it. Let's try 3. Very subtle, but change that back to 2, you'll hear it more or less right away. Or not. It's there, trust me. Should be. Oh, what I've done is I've changed the wrong bloody thing. Okay, that makes sense. So it was on 2, I changed that to 5. Let's see. I change it to F. There you go. That's what I meant to do. Right. So that's kind of how that works. You tell it what speed to use from the speed table. So vibrato parameter is basically looking up the speed table. It uses one of the lines. You don't really do any sort of programming here, as far as I remember. It just chooses one, and there's a few other things that work that way as well. Like here, this 403. Forget what that does, but you can press F12 and go down to here. Yeah, this adds vibrato index to the speed table. Yeah. Okay. So basically it indexes the speed table, so it's looking at this line 3 to do vibrato on the fly. So if I do shift in 1 and 2 and press F3 here, so instead of it being programmed into the note with its own delay, you're programming it through the tracker here. So that's how that works, more or less. Let's go to the next song. The next song is MG1. It looks like towards the end of the year I was getting more inspired by Matt Gray stuff, so the MG stands for Matt Gray. It's a full song, sort of a bit of a song. Let's give it a listen. So I'm going to hit F1. So yeah, it's not quite finished yet. It's kind of getting there. You know, there's a few things in there. I didn't like this noise in here, so I just want to show you how I'd change that. So I'm just going to press F3, change that to 2. I'm going to change that to OC. That already sounds better, right? Maybe change these around. It's quite cool. It is using the pulse table. So that might sound better already. So F4 to stop that. Let's play it from here. So I'll do Shift and Enter, and can I play it from there? So Shift and space, right, and then F1. I forget how to do it. Yeah, okay. Yeah. It's playing from there, I think. It's a bit fiddly to get used to the shortcut keys and stuff. I'm still mapping things out in my head. Anyway, so that's that. The next song is Melody. Got great naming. Melody. So that was done just before New Year's, and yeah, what can I say? That's it. Let's load the next one. The next one is Some Things. And that's as far as I got with that. I do like to start and stop things quite frequently, instead of just continuing a song. But I can come back to these now that I know what they are. So let's just load up another one. Next one is chirpy. That's it. So I think I've been experimenting here with this 300, which basically just means it's going to bend to the next note as fast as it can. So it doesn't use any speed table information, which it normally would, but I think if this is 0, it just goes instantly. So it's using the same note. If you listen to that, Shift F1, Shift F2. Oh yeah, if you use Shift and F1, F2, F3, it will follow the track. And it's just going through a pulse here, very slowly. I've not fully figured out this yet, but I know if you refer back to the first one, it will continue. I think. Yeah. I'm still kind of like just hacking things until they sound or work the way I want, but I don't fully understand what's happening. Kind of reverse engineering. Yeah, but that's that. It's a nice sound. So the next one is the Experiment, which is a recent one. Again, it's just that because what I've been doing here is just experimenting with the ring mod stuff. This gate with the number 7 on it. So basically, it's this. Yeah, this is a note being played, and this is the note that's affecting that note because it's the one to the right. So the channel to the right of this would be this one. Kind of loops round. Yeah. Don't know if that's the right way to organize it, but whatever works for you. So this is basically just being used to affect that note. So if I turn off 2 here by Shift and 2 and press F3. And if I do Shift and 4, so that's not doing anything other than right. I can change this to a few different things and see if I get any different sounds. Right, along with this. So let's do it. And there's also arpeggios in there, so inside that actual one. So you can see it's doing this C7. I'm going to turn them off. And these as well. So yeah, that's the Experiment, right? That is annoying as hell to listen to over and over again. But let's just move on to the last one, of this collection. I've got another couple somewhere on this machine. I'll find them in a second. But let's just give this a play. Yeah, very Matt Gray inspired. I just found another song that I want to open. It says Driller 2, so let's listen to that. So again, I'm that intro there is the Driller intro, which I managed to recreate pretty closely, and then it's got this kind of noise that goes, and I know how to do that. That's just a noise with the filter table on it, if I remember right. So I guess we could try and make that now. So, and there's loads of other things like yeah, we could do all that to it at some point. But let me just try and cover this sound effect. So I can see I'm using a few here, so I'll use 6. I don't know why I've done CF here, but I'll just do 0.6 and then shift enter on it to grab that. Right, and then I'll try and make this effect. So wave table position will be 5. Attack and decay I'm not too worried about. Yeah, I'll just leave them as 6 so I can work out what I'm doing. It will be filtered. The filter will be, I don't know, a band pass, so it'll be 1, 2, 4, B4. I just put in random values in here for that. Basically, yeah, you can control the filter from here, but I don't know if it's a good idea yet. So let's do that. So 8, 1. It's almost like that kind of rocket ship sort of sound. So I want to make it go gradually higher, so, or louder, or both. So to do that, I can do a 201, which will increase the note as it goes further down. So I'll just mute 1 and 2 and do F3. Right, but this 1 here is actually looking for a value in the speed table at 1. So if I do, I don't know, 10 in there, it needs to be closed off. Oh, 2 is down the way. Right, we'll do 0, 1. Right, so this is just an experiment with the pitch listen to that. It's quite effective. I'll do it a little bit slower. And you can see I can change the sound of this. And I can actually change that on the fly if I wanted. So I could do B, A, A. I should be changing it. Maybe it needs to be on the note. I'll do that. Yeah. And change it here. So EE is quite muffled, so it should stay the same. So DD, CC, I'm not sure what does what. Yeah, so it's just this right value that you change. The difference between D, B and C is night and day, so I'm not really sure about how filters work yet. I've still to figure that out. But you can see you can change it on the fly. In between the notes changing to go up or down, so I can put different values in here. You can do something like, oops, shift, get a copy of that, it doesn't let me do it. At least I don't think it does. Now let's see how that sounds. But you can basically change the filter is what I'm just trying to get at there. So if you wanted it to go up, then down, let's just backspace on that. So then I can do down the way. Make sure that's 201. Right. 101s, 201s, let's listen to that. I can make it clearer. It's definitely that right column. I think. Try different values here. The different pass types, like low pass and stuff. Again, I've not figured them all out. You have a look at the instructions though, like here, You might be able to make more sense of them than me, but basically that BXY is the filter control, X is resonance, and Y is channel bit mask. Or you can do that on a command, right? Okay, so it's really that one you want to play with there. But it's the filter table position, it's the filter table information. So left side, set cutoff indicated by the right side. Okay, 0 1 filter modulation step, left side indicates time and right side the speed, signed 8-bit value. Still don't get it. Set filter parameters, left side high nibble tells the passband. Yeah, that's that 8 there. 90, okay. And the right side tells the resonance channel bit mask, as in command BXY. Okay. So FF jump, right side tells the position. So the cutoff, that's what we're messing with, is the cutoff indicated by right side. Step, left side indicates time, right side is speed. Okay, I think I know how it works now. I think you have to declare the type and the mask, and you leave that at 0. Then you set the cutoff here, and if there's any repeat, I think that's my theory. So let's just listen to that again, that one, and it should be these I change. They aren't changing. So I still don't get it, and that's my problem. I was just trying to grasp this filter table. So 0 0 set cutoff, that's talking about the left side, indicated by the right side. So I'm basically setting the cutoff if I do 0. 017F filter modulation step, left side indicates time, right side is speed. Okay, right, so and then need to do that as well, I suppose. So I'll just do insert 1 and I don't know, something like that. Let's see. Should I be putting something in here? Because that's... okay. Interesting. Alright, we're getting somewhere now. That's an interesting sound. Let's see how that sounds with everything. Why the... everything's filtered now. So B4 speed only affecting this channel. Still don't fully get it. The only thing with the filter table is these, and this is 4. 1, to 4. It should only be affecting 4. So what these two are now affecting, should these be 4 as well? Okay. Right, so that's still a bit mask there on the right side of that. So let's have a look at that again. So it seems to be you still keep the bitmap mask. Okay, set the cutoff. Yeah, I don't know. That's 2 4s it needed. Is it affecting the other channels? Yeah, it is. So that can't change. So to my head in. Right, I've still not figured it out. So what I'm going to do now is just load in some of the songs that have been made, because I'm losing my bloody will to live trying to understand this. Just trying to understand this, how it works. So there's all the. I want to load the instrument. I want to load the song. So I think it's D. Right. Right. There's a lot of instruments here. This is using the filter table apparently on F1. It's been set here. This was a 1, 2 on both of these. This is controlling that, so. You can see that. Just check, just follow that. So this is setting the filter. Why can't I hear it? There we go. Do that again. So it's keeping it all, no filter. Shift and enter. Sorry. The space, shift and space. So yeah, it's still going there. Then here. The filter's normal. I don't get it. B300. So the filter on these two are being switched off by this. So what does that sound like, that third one? Can't even hear it. That's 2, position 6, 8141. Oh, I'm an idiot. That's actually 2B. Wow, there's a lot of instruments then. Wow. Okay. That's actually that 2B. Right. It's not switching the filter off. It's 2B. It's playing on its own, but it's been continued from when it was first played. It's got no decay release. It's wavetable C1. This is massive. Jesus. All the way down to C1. C1 is just a sawtooth wave, very quiet. So if I change that to 2 and played the song, can't even hear it much. 4-1. C1. Sustain. It's just got some sustain on it. didn't change it for whatever reason. I get to, there's nothing unusual there. That's 2B. That's what's playing 2B. Oh, shift in space, shift in enter, F3. So it's 2B. Let's just stop this a second. See what it's actually playing here. Jam mode. It's very subtle. It's very quiet on purpose, I suppose. And that's C1. So I should be getting that tune right. Still super muffled. So what's doing the muffling? Well, it could be 2C or 2A. Nothing there. Nothing there. So what's muffling this out? A2F F03 was an A2F command. A set filter table pointer. Okay. Oh, okay, so you can actually make that set the filter table pointer. So it's actually at 2F on the filter table. So what we're hearing is this here. So I can change that. So 90F7. So that's a low pass filter, I think. F7. I can change that to A. B, C, and then 0 means it's affecting everything. There's no mask. Quite like that, so let's play that now. A bit less contrast. So that's how the filter was getting set there. So that was uncovered that. So what does this F7 mean then? So that's the filter type. Let's have a look at this, what has been used in this filter table, because that's what I want to learn. So C0 is setting that filter to that type. I forget what C is. High pass maybe. F1 something, then this does something. 0 0 0 2. So it's using a lot of these zeros. It's setting the type and the mask, and then these two are important. F1 seems to be quite common. F1, and then it's using the things below it to do other stuff. That's a kind of, what's that, 2 in there, no loop ending, type F1. So it's doing a lot of the types and F1s, no masking, so it's affecting everything, getting a lot of that. So I imagine the song's been thrown into these global filters every so often. Let's give it a whole listen. Sorry, let's actually follow it. be a pimp in the car, Brainy Green, when I grow up. That's interesting. So let me just stop it there because that's a whole lot of ring moddy stuff happening. F3. Where was that? So shift and space to play from there. Shift enter F3, F1, F4, F2. Okay. So shift and space. Shift and space will allocate where the song begins from. F1 is the start of the song. F2 is from where you've set it from. F3 is that current pattern. So let's just look at this. So listen to what that's doing. That's crazy. So that's this channel here has been affected by the one left to it. When you wrap that around, that's this one. Imagine this has just been repeated. And this it's 06, OC, there's loads of them. 06, OC, so it's 1, 6 and C. There's so many instruments here. So 1, that's a drum. Oh, wait a minute, it's this one. So, have I been doing this wrong then? So, yeah, I've been doing this wrong. Let me just write this down. It's the... Obviously, I think I've been doing it wrong. So the channels, was it 1, 2, 3, which I like to call 1, 2, and 4 actually, in bitmass terms. And wait a minute, is that 1, 2? Yeah, I think it is. So the one to the right is the control, and the one to the left, i.e. pattern channel 2, is the affected. Right. And looking at this D1 then. No, 1D, D1, 1D, try ring mod, there we go. So 1D is pointing at wavetable 74. Right, which is a 1, 3, 1, 2. So it's just doing that. So give that a listen, and it's obviously doing these other things. Shift 2, Shift 3. It's been changed based on the speed table. So if you look at speed table 04, so that's doing a 13, 12 FF, right? Essentially, nothing in the side ones. It's also not been looped, so all these zeros here. All it's doing is like 104, 204, and that's affecting the this note. So that's speed table 4, right? So we'll look at that. Speed table 4 is doing 3CO. O3CO, right? And then you put them together. So we can mess about with that. What was that pointer? 74. Right, mess with that here. Change both. Just as it is, right? The song's actually 21 kilobytes. That's quite a lot in terms of 64 kilobytes. That's crazy, that at the end. Yeah, and slow it down. Brilliant stuff. I've just found my City Cat song that I always want to sort of bring up as well, because I was trying to remake the first track I threw in there was the Atta song. It's a game like Tetris, and it was called Atta, and I really liked the song in that, so I put that into City Cat as a placeholder, and then we got it remade. But I kind of want to like test myself, see if I can make something like that. So that led me to this whole rabbit hole of how does it make those ring modi sort of sounds. So that's kind of how it does it, right? hopefully that helps you guys. But let's just show you the Mega Style Citycat song, original song. So I've been messing with this. Yeah, obviously that. Yeah, it was just that. I think that's as far as I got with it. I think. Oh, I've got another few here. Right, I've just found some more that I don't remember these. So, oh. Yeah, these are SIDs. Realised that. They won't actually load if I remember right. Yeah, but that was where I got with that Citycat original sounding tune, and I can just listen to it and like, oh, there's a lot more I could do with that now that I know how the ring mod stuff works. Yeah, that's as far as I got. But that was it. That was what I wanted to cover in this whole video. Hopefully I get better at doing Goat Tracker stuff. I feel like I've touched on nearly everything. I just wanted to check to see if there was anything about the ring mod stuff in here. Yeah, it doesn't really talk about it. I'm sure it's in the other document that it's got about it. Yeah, gate stuff. Plus frame waveform using initial frame of the note, usually 0 and gate test bit 500. Special meaning. Leave waveform change, additionally set gate off. All these gate stuff and all these things to try and understand. This is all new to me. I'm coming at this in with a modern mindset, not an old school one. I never touched on any of this. The most I could do was some pokes to get a sound. I used to just throw in random numbers to make it sound crazy, but that is as far as I got. This is all mad rocket science. I'm sure it will sink in at some point, but that's it for this video. Hopefully it helps you guys with Goat Tracker a bit more, understanding how some of those notes are made and the filter stuff. I'm still trying to figure that out as well. You've seen a lot of the, was it the C0F1s, and then it does a 0x something on the filter table, and that's the C0, where the 0 is, that's the the channel mask. So channel 1 is 1, channel 2 is 2, channel 3 is 4, 1, 2, 4. Add them up if you want to use them all. So you put a 7 in there if you want to affect everything. C0, I think C0 means it does affect everything. There's no masking. I forget. Anyway, thanks for watching and putting up with me again, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.